What's poppin', people? It's Dante. Today I want to do a review of the Vibram 5-finger ELX barefoot shoes. So I've been wearing these barefoot shoes for the past few months, so consider this like a 3-month review, if you will. I guess it's been about 3 months maybe. Honestly, not really sure, but it's been a couple of months, and I'm walking around very gritty and shitty, if you will, streets and sidewalks in Philadelphia where there's lots of glass and rubbish and it's basically just like a concrete jungle. The other day was walking on Chestnut Street and there was so much glass everywhere, and I was almost certain that it was inevitable I was gonna step on some sort of glass because it was scattered everywhere. I should have just turned around and walked the other way, but I walk through the glass, and alas, I have a small tear in the bottom of the shoe. Now, it's not the end of the world, it's not a big deal, but honestly, it does kind of pinch at this location, so I decided to pick up a new pair. These are the Vibram 5 Fingers ELX version. You are the technology, the natural training tool. I absolutely love these shoes. So I said, okay, let me just get a new pair and treat the clothing like armor. As soon as you get a nick in the armor, a little bit of damage, just throw it out and move on. My left one, however, is fine, right? No damage here. But yeah, I'm almost certain that I stepped in some sort of glass because there was just so much glass, it's inevitable. But hey, look, the shoe itself is so comfortable, so well made, and so nice. It morphs around your foot. Here they have some fitting tips in the box, and then here are the shoes. So I've got a fresh new pair. I have the size, you can see, I think the size is inside. Size 10.5 to 11, 27.5. Should be the same as this. Yeah, same. I think it's interesting. You have to kind of break in the pair. So I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to break these in again, which is whatever, but I'm just taking off the tag here. Just take off this stuff. But honestly, I think this is their most minimalist barefoot shoe. So yeah, there's not really much in between you and the surface around you when you're walking. I think it's kind of funny how your feet get a tan line at the bottom. It's really fucking funny. And so with that, I will put the new pair on. See if it's tricky to put it on for the first time, because you do have to sort of break them in, I guess. But I think my feet are used to them, so I can put them on first try. Boom, I'm used to them now. I think when I first started wearing them, it was actually a little bit more tricky to put them on because your toes aren't naturally going to splay into the toes. But because I've been wearing them, my feet just slipped right on very easily. They're so comfortable. They beat any modern shoe out there. Although I did get a nick in the bottom, right? Small little damage there. But it's because I'm walking around this urban city with lots of glass everywhere. So it's inevitable, right? They're great for working out. So lifting in the gym, you get way more grip with your feet on the ground. Although I sometimes just lift without them and just go barefoot completely. But yeah, I think for walking and doing street photography, these are the shoes to go for. Honestly, these shoes I believe have been strengthening my feet. Maybe it's just me, and I believe they have become stronger. My toes have been splaying out in a more natural way. Thinking primal, thinking about my ancestors, thinking about the indigenous people that live in the jungle. Right? The people that have lived in the jungles, climbed trees, if you look at their feet on Google, they're just different. They're not wearing shoes, so their feet naturally splay out in a more natural way. And yeah, I think modern shoes, they constrain your toes. And personally, when I'm doing street photography, if I have my regular Asics shoes on and I walk 30,000 steps, I come home, my feet hurt, right? Truly, 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 if I walk with these for 30,000 steps, my feet feel fine. You would think it's the opposite, but I believe that the padding in the modern shoes, I believe that the padding, it's weakening our feet, and then when you see the way that your toes fit in the modern shoe, they're becoming constrained and they're forced into the shoe itself. Meanwhile, with these shoes, you know, they sort of just morph around your feet. And as a street photographer that walks a lot, this is the solution. So I could see myself experimenting with their other versions, but I decided to just get the same one because I hear that these are the most minimal, bare bones, barefoot shoes they wear. Unfortunately, I had some damage because of the glass, but hey, when your armor breaks, just get a new pair.